I found a prenatal yoga class when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter. We were all trying to figure out how to be mothers.
Nobody tells you breastfeeding is going to hurt, and so my mom friends are the ones that tell me breastfeeding is painful, and here are some tricks to help it get better.
My core group of friends, I'm the only mom. I've then opened up my group a little bit more.
In Germany, everybody goes to a birth preparation class, so you know the people from there. Here I had to meet new moms as my child was already 7 months old.
I find myself being around moms who do what I do because they can understand what it's like to have a busy work schedule and taking care of a child.
Talking with other mothers of different ages is a real education.
It's maybe the only time in your life when it's totally acceptable to walk up to a stranger just because they're pushing a carriage. Be like, I'm Megan, nice to meet you.
You get on the bus, you see a mom struggling with the stroller. The first person to help you, you just know that they're a mom.
In day-to-day life, I just feel that there is this unspoken language and this unspoken understanding of what you're all going through.
We all have different views on how to raise our kids.
We hear a lot about mommy wars and these issues with moms attacking each other over every odd choice.
Back in Germany, other moms were like giving advice in a really kind of mean way.
I feel like often they're separated into, say, those who breastfed and those who didn't. I hate that separation.
Family and friends, meanwhile, they give advice. I find myself giving advice as well. However, if I don't choose to implement your advice, it doesn't mean I didn't appreciate it.
Sometimes it's nice when other people help, but sometimes it's like get out of the way and let a mom handle it, a mom's job.
Friends, family, amazingly supportive.
When I think about relationships with other moms, my mind naturally goes to my mother. And what I know I learned from her was what unconditional love means.
I'm very lucky to be living in a suburb of Philadelphia and not having to worry day to day about putting dinner on the table. I know that Philadelphia is extremely diverse and that there's a lot of other places where that's not the case.
I had my son when I was 14, but in my neighborhood, that wasn't anything strange. And it wasn't until I actually got out of that neighborhood that I recognized that that wasn't the norm.
I live in a predominantly African-American community and I work in the Fishtown area, so I feel like I see moms look a little more carefree in this neighborhood. And in my neighborhood, they're kind of like walking to the bus stop, they have a bunch of bags, they look a little more stressed.
Other neighborhoods, I feel that there just seems to be more of the whole family's in it together kind of mentality.
All moms love their kids. All moms want the best for their kids. It's just the opportunities that those moms and families have are very different.
Philadelphia is a major city, but people describe it as a small community where everybody knows each other.
There are so many tight-knit communities here. Moms like hanging out with other moms in their neighborhoods.
Having a kid in the city means that you're walking places, it means that you're going to museums, it means that you're doing classes, it means that you're spending a lot of time outside of your home.
Because it is a walkable, accessible city, I'm much more likely to walk and meet new moms.
When people come to visit me from out of town, they remark at how many strollers there are.
Philadelphia is still a city that's looked at for social change, so it's like if we can start a good trend here, maybe it can spread.